Morning guys, welcome to another video. Today is a very cold, it's actually snowing, it's been snowing a little bit this morning, Monday morning in February, and we're on a driveway clean today. It's a driveway clean in an area of Glasgow called Thornton Hall. Anybody who's not familiar with Thornton Hall, it's a very affluent area, full of people with a load of money. There's some pretty famous people who have lived here. I don't know if you're familiar with like ex-football players like Peter Lovencrantz, who played with Newcastle and Rangers. You've got Aidan McGeady, who played with Celtic and Everton and Spartak Moscow, stuff like that. And then you've got Michelle Moan, who's lived in this kind of estate. So they no longer live here now, but that's just to give you a kind of idea of the kind of people that are living in this area. So we cleaned this gentleman's decking for him a couple of weeks ago. It was completely slippy. He's a kind of older gentleman. He's got an injury now on his hip, and he's kind of struggled to walk, and it was very, very dangerous. So we got that cleaned for him last week, or a couple of weeks ago I think it was, and today I'm back to clean the driveway. My labourer's off, he's in hospital. He's not doing great at the minute, but I'm hoping he's going to be okay. I'm praying that he's going to be alright. And that's it, so I'm on my Todd today, back to the way it used to be when I used to work just for myself on my own, and I kind of enjoy it. Just put my headphones in and got on with it, innit? And aye man, it's been mad couple of weeks. You need to be thick-skinned to be a roof cleaner, that's for sure. It's bad enough you've got roofers and people who don't know actually what it is that you're doing in the industry, or commenting on the stuff that we're doing. But it's worse when you've got guys in the industry who are basically shitting on other guys in the industry. Us roof cleaners need to stick together, because it's an industry that gets judged constantly. People think that you're pressure washing with 200 bars of pressure on a roof, and it's nothing like that. As I say, you're using maximum 100 bars of pressure, and that's the absolute maximum that I would use on a roof, is 100 bars, and that would be if my pole is fully extended and I can't keep it upright. I'm fighting to keep it up, so that's when I would go to the absolute maximum of 100 bars of pressure. Normally you're cleaning between 80 and 90 bar of pressure with a turbo nozzle. No mention any names, but the gentleman that's kind of shitting all over other roof cleaners at the minute, and he's doing it on purpose to suit his agenda, his roof cleaning agenda, and his arguments make absolutely no sense. It's like he's saying, like, guys, you need to make sure you get an experienced roof cleaner in, guys that are, and it's as if you started with 12 years of experience, buddy. It doesn't work like that. You started off on your first roof clean just like everybody else did. Turbo nozzles are absolutely fine to use on roofs. Fine. They're fine to use on roofs. I've never experienced any issues in any roof that I've cleaned using a turbo nozzle. I've experienced issues on roofs using a surface cleaner, and I'll go into that. And the issues that I face using a surface cleaner is, see if it isn't a flat marley tile, any other tile, in my experience, I find the rotating bar, the rotating arm inside the surface cleaner will catch on the raised areas of the tile and chip it. And I've experienced that, and I've done it, and I've had to replace tiles for customers. I just don't get it. I don't get that attitude, is to try and make out that you're the greatest roof cleaner on the planet and everybody else is doing it wrong. But again, I'm not going to mention any names, but anybody who knows who I'm talking about will know what I mean. Like, it's like you're pressure washing a bit of wood with a turbo nozzle on full power. Obviously it's going to damage the wood, and we're not cleaning wood. Why not put a tile down? Put a tile down and use a turbo nozzle on it and see the difference. There's many videos online of people using turbo nozzles on tiles on full pressure, and it does nothing. There's guys who use the little measuring tool down to the fraction of a millimetre, and it's the same then as it was when he put the turbo nozzle on full power on a tile. So again, it's talking absolute nonsense, man. And I'm sorry I'm ranting, but it's just annoying. Like, you've got guys in your own industry trying to shit on guys doing the same job. I know people who actually work in the area that guy works in, so I know exactly what he's doing. He's trying to be detrimental to the people around about him, and that just shows you the type of businessman that he is. So, but anyway, we're on this today. As I say, it's an elderly gentleman, so there's a few things that I need to move on the driveway, as I wouldn't expect him to move it himself. So we're going to get that. We're going to get that done, and I'll film it, and we'll get the job filmed. All right. Sorry about the rant. I could have went further, but and again, I'm nobody in this business. I've got a small following and stuff, right? But I just think us roof cleaners should stick together. Unless you're walking all over roof tiles and getting up there with a pressure washer at full pressure, then by all means. But come on, man, we all know what we're doing. We're quite capable of cleaning roofs, doing it the same way this gentleman's doing it. And I know guys that are a lot further in the industry, have got bigger followings in this business, who have done it for longer than he has, who use turbo nozzles every day on roofs and they never encounter any issues. So again, if that's who he wants to be, then we need to leave him to it. But it's certainly not what I would do to others in the industry, that's for sure. So we'll get cracking on, we'll get set up, we'll let you see what's happening. guys, that's the clean done. The main clean. So we need to get it rinsed. My customer was coming out with a nice coffee for me and a bit of birthday cake. It's his birthday today, so really lovely gentleman. I was having a wee chat with him there. Recently just lost his wife not long ago and he's kind of struggling a bit, but he's a lovely man, and it's sad to see, innit, that family when things like that happen, it's a shame. But as I say, so we're going to get the rest of it done. It's a real mess, man. There's a load of mess everywhere. So I'm going to get the majority of this brushed up. As you say, it's kind of went under the garage there, so I need to clear that out. And then all this. The drains are completely clear though, which is good. So bit of water build up over there, but nothing that we'll not get used to. So as I say, this is actually the first driveway clean of the year. I don't know if I said that in the intro, but I've not had any driveways. I've had a few decking jobs and stuff, and but aye, things are starting to pick up, which is good. I've had a few people message me recently for some advice on kind of roof cleaning and setting up. I helped a boy in Edinburgh, a boy called Liam. I helped him set up, told him what he needed to buy and stuff, and it's good to see guys trying to work for themselves, man. Don't be put off. Don't be put off with people telling you not to clean roofs and not to go and try and start something, because I'm telling you, it works if you put the effort in and you're consistent with your posting and your work, and that's what I've done. And I'd encourage anybody to go and try and better your life and stop working for people that don't like you. Stop filling other people's pockets. Like, honestly, the money you can make in this job is really limitless at times, especially if you're willing to put the work in. You can make thousands and thousands of pounds a month when you're really going and you're out every day, and that's been my experience. I've made a lot of money doing this job, and then some weeks I don't make anything, and that's why it's important that you keep posting and you don't give up, and that's exactly what I've done. That's been my experience throughout this business. It's just been consistent with getting out and working and posting content. If I can't get any jobs in, I'll go and do free jobs for family and post them, and that's how you build the traction and you start to grow. So going on, we'll get this rinsed. As you can see, it's quite a mess. Get this rinsed, but I'm going to brush it all up now. My customer's talking to one of his neighbours, so I don't want to start the machine now in case he can't hear his conversation. So we'll see how we go. Alright. Hey guys, so that's the chemical on. I was having a bit of an issue with my new foam cannon there, Pro Cannon. I don't know, for some reason it wasn't soaping up even with a load of surfactant in the chemical. But I managed to figure it out. I'd left a beige nozzle in the tip instead of a grey nozzle, and I had the pressure right down on the machine, so it wasn't letting enough chemical through to mix the soap in. So we managed to fix that. So the chemical's all down. I don't know if it recorded that time lapse there. I don't know, something happened. I think I heard the camera turning off, I'm sure. So, but the chemical's all down. Grass is soaked, so there's no way the grass can get, anything can happen to the grass. As I say, we'll let that dwell for half an hour, then we'll get it all rinsed off, and then I'll get the drains cleared out using the gutter vacuum. I just find it easier. They're actually pretty clear anyway. As I say, it seems to be running away quite well. But we'll get the drains cleared out with the gutter vacuum, and then that's us. So hey guys, job's complete. Wow man, I forgot how hard it is working on your own when you've not got anybody tidying up after you or helping you to kind of clear up at the end. So this is a really old driveway. I don't think it's ever been cleaned in the past, and it's just kind of old monoblock bricks. And I've used about 20 litres of hypo on it. A couple of just really stubborn black spot that just won't move, and if I'm being honest, I'm not wasting any more time in hypo, putting more hypo on it. So fortunately it gets to a point in your day where you need to just say right, enough's enough, and I've reached that point. I've went over the areas 3 or 4 times, and it can't be helped, but it still came up amazing. It's just I'm really pernickety about stuff like that, and then I'll get to the point where it starts to cost me money. So we need to just say that's enough and move on. So I'll let you see the finished article. You can see it's a massive difference, man. Wee bits of patchy sand that when you're rinsing, sometimes it's like people disappear, then it's not until after it. But I'll get that once I come and put the sand in. All the drains are cleared out. Everything's done. A few bits of water cap pulling, but I've used the leaf blower as much as I can to get rid of it. And then up here, this is actually where the black spot's probably at its worst on this path here. It's just because the grass is hanging over the edge of it, and it's just like I've been over this about 10 times. Honestly, like it just won't budge at all. So I'm going to need to unfortunately walk away, which I don't like doing. I'm normally very pernickety when it comes to black spot, but how many times can you go over an area? So well, that's us. That's us for another video, and again I'll see you in the next one. I've still got all this to clear up, so I might just film myself actually clearing all this up and show you what I go through every day to clear this mess up. In fact, that's actually what I'll do. Again, I know you can get van mounted systems and stuff, but I think I'm just old school and just prefer to do it. But it's something I might consider in the future, but right now this is what I go through. So I'll let you see.
That neighbour that I spoke to this morning, by the way, he wants you to give him a price for a job for him.
Aye, no bother.
Aye.
Just let me know what I'll do is when I come back. to sand it, you can let me know where he stays and I'll go and see it.
Aye.
That's alright.
It's second last house on the right,
Is it?
along there, number 5.
Amazing. I'll do
And
that.
his stuff's beautiful. His house is immaculate
Is it?
compared to mine. You know.
Jerry, your house
He's got the new decking.
your house is lovely, Jerry. Stop
Oh.
giving yourself alone.
There's always one thing after that. I've got a wee card from him
Aye, that's what it did.
because he said I'll get a note of his number and I'll give him that card. But he wants you to call in and give him a price.
I will do.
Aye.
I will do, mate. Alright, I'll let you know the night what day I'm thinking of getting over.
Aye,
Okay,
okay.
you don't even need to be in.
No.
But if
Do you want me to pay you so much an hour?
Oh, you're fine, I'll get it when I come back.
Okay.
Oh, you're not going anywhere.
Right.
Alright. I'm just going to clear all this up now, mate, then I'll get away and
Aye,
leave
take
you
your
to it.
time.
Alright, cheers.
Right.
That was a customer.
Have you no time to call and see him today, no?
I could jump in, aye.
Number
Aye,
5.
number 5, is it?
Aye, because he'll almost certainly go ahead with it.
Aye, I'll do
And I know
that.
he's in, because I went to London a lot, but he's in today.
I'll go
He's
the
in.
now, once I pack up I'll go.
Aye.
That was my neighbour, that was my customer just saying that one of the neighbours further down the road has asked me for a quote for the driveway, so I'm going to go down and just price that while I'm here. I need to come back and sand this, obviously, we'll get that done in the coming days. But so I've got a new hose reel, I've got a new 50 metre hose reel. It's just a cheap one, it's like, I think it was £160 for the hose reel because the handle snapped off this and it's absolutely killing me putting it back in. So I'll show you me trying to get it back in, but see when I've got 50 metres of hose reeled right out, oh, I've got to wind it like round and round and round and it's a pain. So it's been like that for months, pure procrastination. So I'm going to get this hose reel changed over at the weekend to the new one, and then we'll go for there. But we'll get this tidied up. I never really have a scaffold in the van, but I've got a roof clean on Wednesday, so I couldn't be bothered taking it out this morning and then put it back in tomorrow. The day's Monday, so I didn't want to take it out today and then have to put it back in tomorrow for Wednesday, so I've just left it in. Normally I've got a lot more space, but when the scaffold's in the van, that's what we need to do. So you can imagine how tight it was in my other van. When I had the smaller van, how much I struggled every day to get everything in the van. It's even a tight squeeze in this Vivaro, so but we managed to get it all in, and that's the main thing. So again, that's us, just about done. Hey guys, so that's us, all complete for another video, and I will see you on the next one. Again, if you could like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, or even if you don't, if you want to just send me abusive comments, because I'm used to them as well. So I appreciate it again, and all have